but yeah, since you said you train in your house, so
Yeah,
so
it's
why do you do that? You don't go to a box or anything like that? So what's the whole purpose of that?
no. Okay, so I went to a gym called Hit for Fit here in Midland, and it was awesome. It was exactly what I needed at the time.
Hmm.
And then I went to Rogue in October, which was here in Austin, Texas, competed, and we had moved into our house. We had the home gym. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to work out for a week from the home gym, get a change of scenery. And then a week turned into 2 weeks. 2 weeks turned into 3 weeks. And now I'm just full time from home because the place I was going to had classes. So they were like, Ariel, you are awesome, but class would take priority. And I
Yeah.
totally understood that
Hmm.
because that's how they make their money. So I had to work out in the corner, make sure I'm programming stuff that's not using the equipment they're using, but I still have some machines. So it just got to be where it was really hard on Sundays to look at their stuff, look at my stuff, squeeze it together. And then I kind of feel like an outcast in the corner. So working out from home has mentally been awesome because I can just go crazy, use everything if I want to, use 2 pieces of equipment, turn up the music loud, and just not have to deal with, not to sound high maintenance, but I don't have to worry about anything other than work out hard, lay on the floor dead afterwards, good workout for the day. And then you just walk back inside. There's no commuting or anything.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You just like sweat all over the house and everything, and it's just like, yeah, I'll just clean up
Yeah,
later.
exactly. I can use chalk as much as I want because before I was trying to be super respectful because they are running a business. They do have members and they take priority. And now it's so peaceful because I can do whatever I want, clean it up, and then
Yep.
I'm done for the day. And
Yeah.
also it's given me probably 40 minutes more of my day because I don't have to drive there 20 minutes and then drive home 20 minutes and then shower. I'm just here. So
Hmm.
it's what I thought was going to be a 1 week long change of scenery has turned into a 6 month adventure.
Yeah. So do you have like any times that like you don't have like any motivation pretty much? You're just like, all right, I'm supposed to work out at like 10 a.m., but like maybe I'll just push it to like noon or the afternoon. Like how do you keep that schedule for you like training?
This is what's so awesome. When I switched to the home gym, one of my good buddies named Joelle, who worked out with me at Hit for Fit, was like, hey, do you care if I join you at home if you're going to work out at home? So every day he shows up at 11 and we do our cardio piece together, and then he'll leave and I'll do my strength work. Him showing up every day at the same time keeps me accountable to walk into my gym at 11 to get ready to work out.
Hmm.
But I'll be honest, like today I woke up and I'm super sore and I was like, I really don't want to work out, but I'm going to set up my stuff. I'm going to start the clock and just get it done. And afterwards, I never regret working out. And I'm always so thankful. I just started and I find my motivation as I start working out almost.
Yeah, pretty much like an extra scoop of pre-workout just to get it going.
Yeah, exactly. Usually the first round is my pre-workout, like, okay, quit feeling sorry for yourself. You'll be fine. Get it
Hmm.
done. But him showing up every day at 11 really helps me stay on schedule and not take 5 hours in the gym. Kind of just
Hmm.
keep it tight.
Yeah. And so, does your daughter go to school so you have to pick her up at a certain time, or how does the schedule work for you?
She doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't yet. So I usually wake up, I'm up and at 'em by 8. This morning, she lives her best life. She was up at 10 a.m.
What?
She is, yeah. So I had like 2 hours to like read my Bible, eat my breakfast, clean the house a bit. But my schedule is very laid back. I'm super blessed to. I usually work out from 11 to 1:30, and she'll be in the living room. I'll turn on a movie. I'll put out snacks. There's colors. There's toys. So she is great, and I'll check in on her every 20 to 30 minutes. But we have a good schedule being here at home because she has free reign. If she needs snacks, she goes in the fridge, she grabs her water. If she needs anything, she comes to grab me. So it's actually really great.
That's cool. Like, especially in the middle of a workout, she's like, I gotta go potty or something like that. And you're like, okay, like, let's go.
Oh, she knows better. This, like, because she's been working out with. She's. I've always had her with me because I'm a
Yeah.
stay-at-home mom.
Hmm.
From 11 to 11:30, I have 30 minutes of interval hard cardio training. It sounds bad, but she knows not to mess with me because one time she walked in there and I was just like, I cannot help you right now. You're going to have to wait 10 minutes. And then
Hmm.
she just patiently waits. But I also try and be smart. Right before 11, she goes to the bathroom, and she shouldn't need anything else if she has snacks.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I haven't had anything horrible happen yet, knock on wood.
Well, that's
So I'm
good.
thankful.
So I hope I didn't
Yeah.
jinx that. So
Yeah, tomorrow she's gonna be like turning off my music mid-workout. No, it's been great.
so does she work out with you once in a while too at all, or she just has like no ambition for that?
We have rings. So we call them like the Blakely rings that are at her height that she can swing on.
Mm-hmm.
But really we try and keep the gym for adults. She's more than welcome to go in there, but I also know how dangerous it is in there with weights flying around, and sometimes my husband works out with me. So we'll let her in, but when it's time to work out, we're like, okay, come on inside, or you can stay here. Just try and keep her out of the way so no injuries happen.
Yeah, when my son was 6, or even 5 too, we would do this thing called Next Station. So I had like a whole gym I had a whole gym in my basement too, and so I would, we would do like a workout for like 30 seconds, and then we'd have like 20 seconds to switch. And so he would like run to the rings or the elliptical, or like he had a 3-pound kettlebell. We would do like kettlebell swings, and
That's
I have
fun.
and I have like a rower too, and he would get on the rower and start rowing, obviously with awful form,
Wow.
obviously with awful
Yeah.
form, but whatever. But like, yeah, we would like, and it was funny because like I'm like, okay, you need to go here, here, and here, and then he just didn't want to do like that next station, so he's like running around like trying to find where the next station he wants to do, and so he'll just like run some places, just try to lift weights and like use like 3-pound dumbbells and like go over like do like shoulder to overhead and stuff like that. So
That's
yeah,
so fun.
yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't say the gym is her thing, but she loves gymnastics right now. So handstands, cartwheels, she'll swing on a bar, and
mhm.
that's about all she's interested in.
Yeah, my son is not really that much interested in it anymore. He's more interested in like football and like his iPad and stuff like that. So
Okay.
I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
And now
Whatever.
he wants to start doing a podcast with me too. So we're in the process of doing
That'd
that.
be
So
sweet.
yeah, so
Would
he's
he have his friends on?
no, so so it's called Curiosity the Kid. And so
Okay.
so what it is we talk about like what he's done for like the week, and then he has like, then we'll talk about like NFL news and stuff like that, because he's obsessed with NFL. Like that's his sport. And
That's fun.
and then he has a question that he wants to get answered. Like our first episode was, why does Geno Smith, he's like a quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, how many teams has he played for? And so we find the answer and we tell people like, okay, he's played for this team, this team, this team, and this team. And then we just kind of go from there. And that's mainly the podcast.
Fun.
Yeah. He's
How fun. He probably loves it.
Oh yeah, like I got a new microphone. I got a microphone for him and everything like that. So we just like, he like talks, and he's like, it's funny, like the video that we have on YouTube, he like literally keeps on like hitting the desk, and so it starts like vibrating because my camera is on my desk. And so I'm like, Bennett, you got to stop that. And he's like, oh, okay,
You
sorry.
gotta chill.
Then 2 seconds later he hits the desk again, and it's just like, okay, whatever, just
Oh my
just
gosh.
leave it as is.
Yeah,
But
it's your show.
yeah,
Yeah.
but he wants to interview like NFL players and stuff like that.
I mean, shoot your shot. You never know.
Yeah,
You never
yeah.
know.
Well, I need to get an I need to do an Instagram channel for an Instagram page for him. So, and then I'll probably be able to reach out to other people. And
Right.
we're New England Patriots fans, so he obviously wants to interview the New England Patriots people. So I'm like,
Yep.
oh, we'll find out. We'll throw some Hail Marys out there and see what happens.
Exactly. You just need one. You just need
Yeah,
one.
exactly. And I'm like, hey, can you get your friend on here too? So
Yeah. And then it's a chain.
yeah, definitely. But I also heard in the podcast that you actually program for yourself now.
I
So
do.
why do you do that?
Yeah, I don't want to say I've been burned in the past, but I live in Midland and I've only reached out to people locally because I like someone present and someone there.
Hmm.
So after I didn't make it to semifinals the conventional way last year, or from semifinals, I didn't qualify for the games. I had to go through the last chance qualifier.
Yep.
And after I left semifinals, I had to reflect on, okay, what happened? Why didn't I do well? And I found some major holes in my game. So
Hmm.
after semis, he would program for me and I'd be like, oh, he's still missing some major things. So then I'd have to tweak the programming because like I need to touch a sandbag every week and do chest to bars every week, certain things that weren't programmed regularly. And then when they came up a competition, I just flopped. So after semis, I started doing it for myself. And then I just felt bad because I felt like I was being rude. Like, I know you just spent so much time on this programming.
Yep.
Let me tweak it because it's not good enough. And I was like, I'd rather just stay friends with you. Thank you for all you've done. I'd love for you to still show up for me. And so now I've actually really enjoyed it because I sit down on Sundays. I look at what my weaknesses are, what I want to program for the week, make sure it all squeezes in there in the workouts. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought I was going to get tired of it, just like the home gym. I was waiting for 2 weeks to go by and then I'm over it. But it's almost more fun because I feel like I'm stubborn. So if I tell myself to do something, it's like, well, you wrote it. You better finish this workout in the time domain. And I've just been like constantly pushing my limits, and it's been refreshing.
Yeah. Well, have you ever thought about like writing your own program out there for other people to try it?
I have. I really have. I was gonna do how they have Instagram like subscriptions.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it's called. And you
Yeah.
can, and then maybe putting my programming out there for people to see. And I was gonna try that Monday, but I think I have a little bit, I'm scared to fail. So I'm scared to put it out there because what if 2 people subscribe and then my feelings get hurt? So I think I just need to take a chance and just say, hey, here's what I do every day. If you want to see it, click on the link.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I mean, obviously, like,
Yeah,
like for instance, me starting a podcast, I'm not expecting to get like, hundreds of thousands of like listeners. I know it's going to be like a slow, it's going to percolate a little bit to kind of grow into, where it is now. So it just takes time. But I always say
I
like,
know.
I always say just screw it, just do it. That's my thing.
Okay.
So you
Maybe I'll
should.
start this Monday. I should. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I need to hear. But I do program very different. Because I work out from the garage, need the clock. So I do a lot of interval every 3 minutes, every 4 minutes, every 2 minutes, every 1 minute. And just some people love that. Some people hate it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Yeah. So you did say you were stubborn a little bit. So like how do you typically
Yeah.
program for yourself? Like other than like honing in the weaknesses, I know you do like a cardio piece in the beginning. So like what like did you like are you in a strength program right now towards like, semis or like, or what's the whole process right now?
Yeah, I do. I'll put this out there. I do have a strength coach who is the smartest person I know when it comes to building muscle. So I'll do my own cardio 30-minute interval training. And then after I'm done with my 30 minutes, I'll do his about an hour to an hour and a half of strength work, tempo stuff, accessory stuff. And his stuff has absolutely been amazing and has exceeded all my expectations. So I'm slowly processing like, why did I get rid of this coach? Why do I love this coach? And
Yeah.
he's so knowledgeable of stuff that I know nothing about that I just have so much respect, and I will absolutely listen to everything he says. But on the cardio piece, as long as you're breathing hard, I'm hitting like Sunday, I'll sit down and I'll write down, okay, I need to do all of these movements these weeks. So it might be handstand push-ups, double unders, row, ski, run, and just have my list. And then I'll just factor those in throughout the week. So I'll hit for sure double unders once a week, sandbag once a week, clean and jerk, snatch, and just kind of piece them together. And I'll vary between a 10-minute interval to a 1-minute interval to a 2-minute to a 3-minute. So it's kind of like the mad scientist process, putting it all together.
Yeah.
But I'm always super, super proud when it comes together. And I'm like, I want to do this stuff. Let's start Monday.
Yeah. So do you do you have like a certain rep limit like per week at all? Like I've heard some coaches do
Yes.
like, 100, you can only do like 100 of, let's say wall balls. Like that one number 100 is like that's it. So what's the kind of
Yeah,
number rep that you kind of stop at?
absolutely. So muscle ups, I try not to do more than 30 ring muscle ups. As it gets closer to the games, I might bump that up to 40 because sometimes they'll throw crazy numbers at us. Chest to bar, I try to keep it at 100. Toes to bar, keep it 100. GHDs, 100 to 150. And then I try not to do any like clean and jerks. If it's super heavy, let's not do more than 25. So it kind of depends on the movement, but there are limiters to where I'm like, okay, at one point in the season, this person had me doing 200 chest to bars and my shoulders started to hurt. I think there's a correlation between the two. So I'm just trying to be a little bit smarter. Nobody's going to program 200 chest to bars, hopefully.
Bye.